What up, good people? How we doing? And welcome to CertaPro Painters Presents Montez at Midday. It's your boy, Dre Montez. How we doing, people? Huh? 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 It's Monday. They're trying to tell us today his birthday. His birthday was last week. And I celebrated his birthday on his birthday. So whatever they saying, happy holiday to you. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. If today is your anniversary, happy anniversary to you. If you're celebrating something, we applaud you. But people, I'm here for people. How was your weekend? Did everything go the way you wanted it to go? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Be real with yourself. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Everything go okay? Did you shoot your shot? Don't you hate when you shoot your shot and it don't go the way you think? That's the beauty about getting older. You can fail and laugh, but when you're young, you don't understand it. But when you're older, you get it. You're like, you know what? I shouldn't have went about it that way. You have a better understanding of the no when you're older. When you're young, you just don't get it. But when you're older and you shoot your shot, it's different. It's different. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We got some stuff to get into today. I may ruffle some feathers today, and I don't care. I don't care. If I get in your feelings, you may want to leave the show now. If you are a sensitive person, leave now. I'm gonna give you time to leave. Pack up your purse, put stuff in there and all that. But if you are a sensitive person, leave now. Because I'm going to rustle some feathers this morning. I'm starting this new segment called The Mind of Montez. You have no idea what's on my mind. The things I think about and the way I think about them are crazy. Here's the best way I'm trying to tell you. Get yourself a female friend. Get yourself a female friend. Get one. She got to be attractive. And she has to have drama in her life. Get you one of them. It would change everything you think about women. Get you a female friend. Fellas. Get you a female friend that's hot, but has drama. Get you one of them. Get you one of them. And just look at your life every day. Just the stuff they tell you, the stuff you know, and what you see. Put all three of them together. The stuff they tell you, the stuff you know, and the stuff you see. Go. Try it. Try it. You have to be a special man to deal with a female. That's your friend. I said friend. That's attractive. That has drama. But back to the nature of the story. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? So, we're going to start the show off today with the mind of Montez. These are things that are on my mind, that I'm questioning the opportunity and the leadership of people. Because I'm here for the people. Former NBA player, Michael Beasley. was arrested for allegedly stealing $23 and posted a $1,000 bond. I have questions. $23. $23. What's the most money somebody ever stole from you? What's the most money somebody stole from you? Mine was 12 grand. Somebody stole 12 grand from me. What's the most money somebody stole from you? $23? $23. And he had to post a $1,000 bond. I heard this saying, and it put a whole new perspective on things. Hear me out. I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow come. This man said, I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow come. That's motivation. That is I've watched a lot of shows this past 2 weeks. I watched a movie. What would you do if the person that you're with and somebody came up to you and said, leave them? They're not who you think they are. Would you tell your partner? Would you keep it to yourself? Do you make a move? You blow it off? What are you going to do if somebody comes up to you? You've been with this person for 6 months. Somebody comes up to you and tells you, hey, the person you're with is not who you think they are. You need to leave right now. What you going to do? It was a real life movie. We get signs all over the place. Some we listen to and some we don't. When it comes to your relationship and somebody comes up to you and say, hey, you need to get up out of here. What you going to do? I would tell anybody that dates any of my exes, good luck. Anybody. Good luck. Yeah, try it. Mm-hmm. Try it if you want to. It's the more and more I think about this when it comes to relationships as we get older, I think we know what we want. I think we know what we want. And when we don't get it, that's when it becomes complicated. For men, I can't speak about women. I don't get that. I don't get that. But for men, I feel as though that we don't get what we want. Well, why don't men cheat? You're not doing enough. Why? All right, for the mind of Montez, have you updated your emergency contact list? Fellas, my menfolk, who's on your emergency contact list? Have you updated? Fellas, if something go wrong, who they call? Fellas, talk to my menfolk only. Who is on your emergency contact list? If you fall right now and you can't get up, who they call? Who they calling? That's all I want to know. Who are they calling? Who they call? Fellas. Where we at? Have we updated our emergency contact list? Who got your best interest? So we always worry about these women. Are they worried about us? We always worried about these women. Are they worried about us? Who has your best interest? Who is on your emergency contact list? Know your blood type. Know your real name. Know your middle name. Know your parents' name. Who is on your emergency contact list? If you're over 50, update your list. If you're over 50, update your list. Okay. Your friends are not who you think they are. Your friends are not who you think they are. When you turn 50, I'm telling you, we 5'5" now. That's what I'm saying. Update your list. I'm not telling you nothing you should not know. I'm telling you something you should know. Update your list. Let's go. Do it. Many of you didn't even know you had a emergency contact. Go ahead. You need one. You need one. These are two things you need. Emergency contact list and a female friend. Not the one you sleep with, like a friend. Get you one of those. Get you one of those. The way you talk to people and the way people talk to you, you will look at everything differently. I don't understand it. Let's get to these football playoffs. I'm a Denver Bronco fan. I've been a fan of this team since 1982. I told y'all on Friday show, let Josh do Josh things and let's capitalize on it. That's what we did. Yeah, I know my quarterback tore his ACL. Oh, well. I think my defense is good enough. I'm fine next game. Not worried about that. But I told y'all on Friday's show, I don't get paid millions of dollars. I just watch football like the rest of y'all. And I saw what I saw. I said, let Josh do Josh things and capitalize on it. What does Josh do? Dumb shit. Dumb shit. Dumb. I'm sorry, Buffalo. I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of your team. I'm not making fun of your fans. That was a hell of a game. I hate to be a cliche guy, but I would have been proud of whoever would have won. But I'm a Bronco fan. And what I said happened. Josh did Josh things, and we capitalized on it. And you can't, but not one damn analyst for the whole week picked the Broncos. Everybody said it's Josh's deal. The money got to run the Buffalo Bills. I miss the days of working in corporate America. Because if I went to work today, they would send me home. Listen, when I worked in corporate America, when we won the back-to-back Super Bowl, my job gave me the week off with pay. I got a week's vacation with pay because my team won. Not many people can say that. Not many people can say that. My team won the Super Bowl. My job said, hey, don't even worry about there you go. They didn't even want me coming in. I used to be a truck driver. The drive lot security guy stopped me coming in and said, they don't want you in here. Here you go. Gave me an envelope. What the hell? A whole week. A week's pay. Did I tell my wife? No. I went to the side chick crib. We got a whole week, girl. Let's go kick. But the moral of the story is they're going to blame Josh. Somebody's going to get fired. I'm mad at my team. I knew we want to win when we scored 10 points in 22 seconds. My birthday is October 22nd, 10/22. The final score was 33-30. That's 63. That's 6 kids and 3 ex-wives. I knew we were going to win the game. But when he refused to kick that field goal, I saw myself getting on a plane. All right, call the lawyer. I may get in trouble because I'm going to Denver. I'm going to be at Sean Payton's house. I know the address. I'm going to be sitting right there when he get out of his personal vehicle. He's sitting right there. And we would have had a discussion as grown men should. I think it should be our given right as fans to go to the manager, coach, or owner's house and have a discussion. I think we should be given that right. No, they're probably not going to allow with that, but you get what I'm trying to say. You understand what I'm trying to say. As a Bronco fan, on this Monday, national holiday, I'm here for the people. I wish I knew other people to celebrate with. Like if I had a girlfriend, I would chest bump her right now. When the last time you chest bumped somebody? We need to bring chest bumping back out. Just chest bump them up. Do it. Somebody has got to do it. Somebody has got to do it. But the real question is, I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow came. That's deep. You ever hear a lyric or see a quote in a movie or just something just moves the needle to you? And you're like, but nobody gets it but you. That's what that quote is to me. I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow came. There's so much to, when I took creative writing in middle school, there's so much to add to that right there. Have you updated your emergency contact list? Have you updated your emergency contact list? Have you? How's it supposed to go? Fellas, how's it supposed to go? If you hurt yourself, who they gonna call? Fellas, who they gonna call? Who they gonna call? Who know your blood type? Who know your real name? Who know your middle name? Who know your parents' real name? Who is on your emergency contact list? You gotta think about it. If you're over 50, I'm only talking to men over 50. Get in here. Get it, chat, get in here. If you're over 50, get in here. Get on in here. We got to move daily. 1.5 miles a day. And update your emergency contact list. That's it. That's all we got to do over 50. Over 50. Move every day. Move. Just move your body. If you can walk, do it. If you can run, do it. But who is on your emergency contact list? Who's on there? Who's on there? Who's on the emergency contact list? We must know this. Update it. Update it now. Update it right now. Get in your phone. Put your glasses on. Find your phone and update your emergency contact list. This is not an advertisement, but I am Dre Montez, and I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express before. When are you gonna start living? When are you gonna start living? What's the issue? What the problem is? What the problem is? What the problem is? When are you gonna start living? What is the problem? What's the issue? I don't want to hear, oh, I gotta wait on this. No. When are you gonna start living? When are you gonna start doing right by yourself? When? When are you gonna start doing right by yourself? When's it gonna start? When? You're watching other people do it, but you can't do it. What's the issue? What is the problem? I'm talking to my men folk. I'm talking to my men only. I can't talk to women. I don't know what it's like to be a woman. I'm only talking to men. Men, what are you waiting for to start living? Do your thing. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. It's our time. The most amazing thing is to know you, feel you, and believe in you. Those are when you know yourself, there's no greater feeling. I don't know what it takes for other people to get there. I don't think it's a secret remedy. There's no hidden secret. But all I can say, when you get to know yourself, it changes everything. It's a different feeling. It's like the first time you had cold filtered water. It's like that. It's like life hits you in the big toe. But again, it doesn't work for everybody. So I can't tell you what to read or what to do. You got to do it. That's why I'm believing self-help books. That work for them. You got to find out what works for you. And when you find out what works for you, and you find out the you and you, I wish I'd have met this person when I was 25. But I'm glad we went through all that. We have to go through the bullshit to know us. Look at what happened in football yesterday. The Buffalo Bills. They should have won the Super Bowl twice. But that's not how sports works. It doesn't work that way. It's the 49ers, the Houston Texans. I told y'all what CJ Stroud was going to do. What I tell y'all? I don't trust that boy. Just like in Django Unchained, that boy and that girl know each other. I don't trust CJ Stroud. No. Just something about him. With a defense that good, you couldn't coordinate a win? With a defense that good, he could not coordinate a win. What? Shanahan with the 49ers. opening kickoff. You see how mad that man was? Did you see how mad he was on the opening kickoff? When last time you made your dad that mad? You saw the vein in his neck right here. His vein was showing. The vein right here and the vein right here was going. When both of those are going, that's anger. And I don't know how any of those coaches come in. When you lose, you're getting fired. I'm sorry. Somebody got to lose a job. It goes with territory. That was an epic fail. But again, the 49ers are not healthy at all. There were two teams in the playoffs that were not healthy. The 49ers and the Bills. Again, I feel sorry for Josh that he had no receivers. And Keon Coleman. That bullshit you've been doing with that team, you know they cutting you, right? You know you're gone, right? A.J. Brown, you know you're gone, right? Them days are over. The prima donna days are over as a receiver if you don't put up the numbers. I don't get it. I understand the situation, but at the same time, I don't. Are you trying to tell me they're going to blame this dude and they got a new stadium coming and they already sold out of season tickets? Jim Nantz said when the game was ending, this is what Jim Nantz said. He said, there's Josh Allen. The next time you're going to see Josh Allen quarterback, he'll be 30 years old and a dad. We all know how I feel about athletes that get married. Why can't you get married after you get done playing? Why? You cannot be a quarterback and a dad and take the job seriously. No, you can't do it. It's impossible. You cannot be an NFL quarterback, be a husband and a father, and take your job seriously. I refuse to believe that. No way possible. Look at everybody that's done it. Go ahead. Go down the line. Every quarterback that has gotten married and had a kid, show me that they won. Go ahead. Not that many is. In baseball, they ruin the athlete. I don't understand why baseball players get married. Why? Get married when you're done playing. Go have all your fun. But you have a job to do. There's no way you can do your job and concentrate on women. No way possible. No way possible. If I could do it all over again, I probably wouldn't have kids. I would have got married at 50. I think a man should get married at 50 years old. At 50, because then you're done. You're done. It's here we go. We're done. But an athlete, there ain't no way in the hell. You want to be the best player on the team, but you just got married. How you gonna concentrate on the game? I'm like Thomas Jefferson Patrick Brady. This man told his wife, hey, it's football. You go over there. Who else can do that? We always talk about Michael Jordan. But Tom Patrick Jefferson Brady told his wife, move. I got work to do. Who can understand? Who understands their job, their husband's job? That's another thing. Who understands what you do for a living? Who understands that? Move. It's not about you. Who understands that? To be an athlete, you have to be a narcissist. You have to be an asshole. If you're good and you want to be, no. If you're an athlete and you want to be great, you have to be a narcissist. So why would you get married? Why? I do not respect athletes that get married that are good. No. Stay single. Get married as soon as you retire. That week, go ahead and marry her. But while you're playing ball, they get in the way. No. We need no emotion. We don't believe in love around here. No such thing. When you turn 50, then you will know love. You don't know love yet. You don't know love at all. Greg Maddux said, velocity gets you drafted, but movement and command keeps you in the game. Former Major League Baseball Hall of Famer pitcher Greg Maddux said, velocity gets you drafted, but movement and command keeps you in the game. Baseball has changed. The conversation, it's, as a person that played baseball for 30 years, the game has changed. It's the way they tell you how to pitch, the way they tell you how to hit, the way they field the ball. They have changed the fundamentals of baseball. And when did this happen? Were we involved in the conversation when it came to change the rules of baseball, the fundamentals? Huh? Put the booty up, glove on the ground, line your knuckles up, huh? Throwing with the seam of the baseball. They changed all of that. None of that even exists anymore. That's not how to get in the game anymore. They're using golf. They're using golf analytics to hit the ball. Nobody pitches past 6 innings anymore. It's outdated. What are we doing? Explain to me how playing catch with dad now has turned into that's not how you throw the ball or catch the ball. What happened? Just who decided? If that man, Bill, what's the dude's name? Son of a bitch. Bill James. If he wouldn't have wrote that book about the analytics of baseball, he was a trash collector when he did it. If he wouldn't have wrote that book about analytics, where would we be at? Where would baseball be without analytics? It's okay to pay attention about the numbers of the game. I get that, but some teams, and they go too far. Did Billy Bean go too far with analytics? Maybe, but look what they almost done. Look what they almost did. Did the Boston Red Sox take analytics way too far? Did the Houston Astros take it too far? I mean, when it comes to the numbers of the game, where should it lie? The questionability, the optimism, the proof, the believability. When it comes to baseball, and we putting this on numbers, because baseball is about numbers, period. That's it. If your numbers are not good, even subpar, they count you out. But when you rise above the numbers, they call it a rare anomaly. What if a player just have a good year? What if the players didn't believe the bullshit? What if that happens? What if the players didn't believe the bullshit? Don't forget the Cleveland Guardians almost went to the divisional playoffs. Let's not forget that. And they had the lowest payroll in baseball ever. Them and the A's, bottom feeders. Can you imagine hearing that as an athlete? You know, you're on a team that the owner don't even like y'all. You ain't been paid shit. But the guy playing your same position on another team makes 15 times your money. You don't think that'll motivate a player? Baseball really throws the numbers at people. They throw it to the players, the fans, the viewership. The numbers in baseball is beyond where it's crazy. And everybody's talking about the Dodgers right now. Well, they got 18 people making over $1 million. As they should. That's California. When you go to California, what you want to see? You want to see mediocrity? When you go to Vegas, what do you want to see? When you go to Hawaii, what do you want to see? When you go to Miami, Florida, what do you want to see? When you go to New York City, what do you want to see? When you go to Austin, Texas, what do you want to see? You can't get mad at the people. Can we do that here in St. Louis? I don't think we have baseball people running our team. We have business people running our baseball team. That's a big difference. I'm going to say it again. I don't think we have baseball people running the Cardinals. We have business people running the Cardinals. That's huge. That's people that have sports people that own their team. You know that. People that have business people that run their team. You know that. There's a huge difference in the two statements when it comes to that. But you always want to know that don't live here. How you think the Cardinals are going to do this year, Dre? I don't know this team. I don't. This may be the first time since I was probably 14 years old. I don't know the 84 Cardinals that well. I don't remember that team. 83, 84 Cardinals, I don't know that well. I feel that way now. I don't know this team. It is not my job to introduce myself to them. It's their job to introduce themselves to the city. That's how a team should do it. Hey, I'm here, St. Louis. I'm your third baseman. Hello. They should do that. Introduce yourself to the Cardinals, to your fan base. Do that. But at the same time, my Broncos beat the Bills. I'm sorry, Josh, that you are home and things went the way you know it was going to go and all of those stuff. But you got to play the game. You know, at some point, you got to look at your girlfriend. At some point, you got to look at her. You got to pay Sarah some attention at some point, whether you like her or not. And I found this out over the weekend. There's a lot of guys that date women they don't like. Like, what the? That is the strangest statement I thought I would ever make. There are a lot of guys that I met over the weekend that are dating women that they don't like. How did you put yourself in this situation? You know what they all said? I don't want to be alone. I think women are just amazing to me. The way they fall, the smell, their tiny feet, the way they talk to us. But there are some that ruin that. They ruin the idea of being a woman. Like, for real. There are some women that just, what are you doing? That's too much. That is too much. That is, I watch a lot of 2020 and Dateline and Tubi and useless information. And when I see when woman is the victim, and I'm seeing this. It's 2026. No, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I just don't. Mm. There's a TV show on Hulu that I just found. The way the show is shot and the way they do it is it's about a female black lady. She works in the airline industry. It's called How to Die Alone. This show talks about the questions that we all have. We all have these questions. If you're single, if you live alone, watch this show. It's nothing to put you in a sad spot, but it's one of those shows that make you think. Is this it? Was your last relationship it? That was it. There's nobody else? How are you thinking about that? Was your last relationship it? It makes you think about stuff like that. It makes you think about updating your emergency contact list. It makes you look at you. Are you really the problem? Are you really the problem? Is there something really wrong with you? Do you have people issues? Is there something about you that nobody gets and you're afraid to say it? Well, you got to tell it to yourself. What is it? Is it really you? Why are you single? Fellas, why are you single? I'm talking about men folk. Fellas, why are we single? We can't say, well, I just want to be alone. No. They tell us we are meant to be with one another. We're meant to be with people and connect. So what is the issue, fellas? What's the problem? What the problem is out here? What is the problem? Well, they don't get me. I'm too real. No. What is the problem? Why are you single? All my men over 50, get up right now. Go in that bathroom and look at the mirror and tell yourself what you think the problem is. Go ahead, do it. Go on now. Go ahead. Let's be real with one another. Why are we single, fellas? Why? We don't trust women. You love too hard. You want to run the world. You overprotective. You jealous. What is the problem? What's the problem, fellas? What is the problem? Why are we single? Why are we single? Mm-hmm. Well, I want to know. I want to know the problem. What is the issue? How do we get here? This should not be the way. But we're here. We're here. How did the Rams beat the Bears? That Caleb Williams fourth and four throw. I've looked at that play probably over 200 times this morning. He threw it on the wrong leg, running away from the defense. But he found that man end zone on 4th and 4, tied ball game. Chicago and Buffalo. Hey, I wish it could have turned out better for y'all. I was going to paint my fingernails today. I really wasn't. I was really rooting for Chicago. I have a lot of friends that are root for that weird ass city in baseball and in football. But I don't. As a St. Louis native, fuck them. I think it's laughable the way they lost. That's what you get. That's what you get. But I really did feel after he made that throw, that was there's so much going on in that play. Go back and look at that play. It's 4th and 4. This man is running backwards like 22 yards, I believe he ran backwards. And he made a throw like that. You know how strong your arm has to be from here to here, from here to here. That's your core. Up here is arm. He combined both. I've never seen nobody run backwards and make a throw like that. I really thought Chicago was going to win that game. I think it would have been fun watching the Bears move forward in the championship, but the way they played against the Rams, Matthew Stafford. What can you say about Matthew Stafford? What can you? I'm 55 years old. I've seen that man play his whole collegiate career. It's been a pleasure and a joy to watch him play in the NFL, but he throws a pretty ball. I wish I admired him the way I admire him in the NFL in college, but he went to UGA, and I'm a Florida Gator fan, so yeah, there it goes. We can't do the same thing. But the Rams not healthy either. This is going to be crazy next week. I swear it's going to be one of those games where I don't know. Rams and Seahawks. Broncos, Patriots. I don't know how I want this. I really don't know how I want this to go. My team is going to the AFC Championship. Celebratory moment. This is what the people do. When I worked for them people, I used to go to work for other people. Dumb days. Today is the day they wouldn't want to see me. You need to go home. You just go home. There's nothing better in life than going to work on a Monday when your team won on a Sunday. That's why I love Mondays. Mondays is one of my favorite days of the week. It is. I think you find out you got a raise or a promotion. You get good sex on Mondays. Your dog loves you on Mondays. Everybody's excited to see you on a Monday. Everybody. But not a Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But Mondays is just, I used to love going to work on Mondays. On time. Well, I was never a late worker. On time. Let me get in the office right now. I'm going to be there. There's my beat, bopping, and scat. Beat, bopping, and scat. Beat, bopping, and scat. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. This is Who's to Blame, the podcast. I'm sorry. This is Montez at midday. I'm overworked, and I'm underpaid. I need a raise, Dre. Well, welcome to CertaPro Painters Presents Montez at midday. This is your boy, Dre Montez. We're here at the Studio 70 in the building. Raising the roof up. Raise the roof. Raise the roof, Dre. Raise the roof. Sometimes you got to do that. It's almost time for pitchers and catchers to report. Baseball. Are you ready? I don't feel the baseball love Usually in this town, there's signs in January, mid-January. There's signs, but I don't. I never thought this would happen to us. Like we have. I don't think we've given up on baseball. I think we've given up on the believability of the ability to win as a baseball team in town. That's what I feel. I just think the people have. I worked 40 games last year. I worked the parking lot on 40 games last year, and it wasn't there. That energy is gone. It's not like it used to be. We got used to winning. We had a hell of a 10-year run, And now we didn't prepare for this. We didn't prepare for this. When we were winning for 10 years, we were the hottest thing in baseball. Everybody wanted to come to St. Louis. I was working those games. The conversation, the people, the experiences. It was incredible what we went through for a 10-year stretch. But now we're in these trying times of fan attraction, fandom, player approval. And we haven't been here in a long time. I don't remember it being this bad. I wasn't here when I joined the Navy, but the team was still winning. They were still producing. And what was it, 89 and 97, I wasn't here. They were still producing. They were still doing their thing. But I think now, the way that money is shifting and the way talent is shifting, the rules and regulations of the game, I think we are we're not ready. I felt as though we're unprepared for the future of baseball. And I don't know how we're going to survive and move forward. I just don't. And I wish we could. There's no one answer. We can't do what the Dodgers do. We can't do what the Yankees do or the Red Sox do or the Mets. That's a different market. Well, baseball needs to go on strike. What are we striking for? Make it make sense. Well, because other teams figured out a way to use their revenue and put in their players, and other teams don't. They don't get as much revenue. Well, that's not a baseball issue. Sorry, it's a region issue. I don't want to go on strike just because one team is getting advantage and taking advantage of the revenue sharing policy. That's wrong. I don't think it's one fixed answer. Why punish the whole tribe? Because the others don't know how to do the math. Is that the best way to? It's like when I play softball. So in the 90s of tournament softball, they found a way to get the best player. How do you get the best player? You pay him. You pay the some bitch. And boom. And it went that way in softball. But at the same time, it was causing a confusion in the competitive nature of the game. So that there had to be a coming of the minds on how are we going to do this? You paying these people. So then they came up with what? Regulations and classification of softball players. Aha. So back in the day, you just go out there and play on a team. But then when they figure out the trickery, they said, we're going to classify players in teams now. Back in the day, there was none of that. They only got that classification when we started cheating. You see? Cheating has what? Say it with me, class. Consequences. It does have consequences. But as a Bronco player, as a Bronco fan, I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of what we did. I know we lost our quarterback, but I think Stidham has it in him. I think Peyton can put the right game plan together for him. We went 11-2 with him as a starter a couple of years ago, so we're fine. But I'm worried about these teams that I'm worried about Buffalo. Buffalo. Look, everybody kept telling y'all this was Josh's year. But injuries are a part of the game. You had no idea you're going to lose 2 receivers in the same damn game with a torn ACL. You had nobody to throw the ball to that you trusted in. Keon Coleman on his own level, he's up out of here. He's leaving. That's the dude that was dancing on the sideline while being suspended. But here we are. The Denver Broncos are playing the New England Patriots in the AFC Championship game this weekend. I'm beyond excited. I am if I had a girlfriend, I would really be excited. But I'm excited. This team has done so much this year. I can't believe that we won that game yesterday. I can't believe it. I can't believe what Jim Nantz said when he said there's Josh Allen. The next time you see him play quarterback, he'll be 30 and a dad. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon. Again, this phrase has been on my mind. I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow come. I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow came. Speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. What you gonna do if the person you with X warns you? The person you with right now, the X warns you. You need to leave. Not who they think they are. You need to get up out of it right now. What you gonna do? The reason I brought that up, I just watched a movie about that. And she didn't leave. She killed him. I'm just saying. Take those signs. Look at the signs. They're around you. Have you uploaded your emergency contact list? Have you uploaded your emergency contact list? Think you need to do it? Do you really want them people calling that person? Have you uploaded your emergency contact list? Who knows your blood type? Do you know your own blood type? O positive. Do you know who knows your middle name? Who knows your real name? Who knows your mom and dad first names? That person needs to be on your emergency contact list. Update your emergency. Fellas, update it. Update the list. The bro code is gone. It's broken. Cuddle with a woman. It'll change your life. Cuddle. I said cuddle. I didn't say sleep. I said cuddle. I think cuddle is the friend walk. Remember the friend walk in the 90s? You walk with your friend in the morning. I think cuddle is the new friend walk. Yeah, I think cuddle is the new friend walk. But cuddle with somebody. Do it. Appreciate your female friends. Fellas, over 50. If you're over 50 and have a female friend, tell them how much they mean to you. Just tell them how much they mean to you. Let's try this one more again. I was hungry by myself, but tomorrow came. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The X gives you warning advice. Do you take it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have you uploaded your emergency contact list? Mm-hmm. And when are you gonna start living? When? Everybody want to say tomorrow or next week. Well, I'm gonna get it together next week. Well, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. What's stopping you today? Today. Let's do it today. Just I'm gonna change today. Do it. Do it. Mm-hmm. We have the national championship football game tonight between the U and Hoosiers, Indiana. Who you got? I don't have a dog in the fight, but as a Florida football Gator fan, if Miami wins, I wouldn't be mad. Either way, whoever wins this game, it needs to go. It needs to be a movie. Both teams. Miami was number 10, and they got in the playoffs. Sorry, Notre Dame. Indiana. Coach Cignetti, the way he does this stare. That's different. It's on a whole new level. That's on an upheaval of where the people at. I want to see a good game. I want to check on Michael Irvin. Can we, Stephanie, call Michael Irvin people and see if we can make sure he okay. Is he at the Coral Gable Hotel? Make sure he's there. Let's figure it out. Check on Michael Irvin right there. But tonight we got a football game. National championship. Let the people know it. Oh, America. Somebody's got to do it. But more importantly, where are you watching the game at, huh? Where are you watching the game? Soulard? Belleville? South City? Downtown? Where are you watching the game at? I don't know many people that are Indiana fans, but my dude, Sean Hanna. My dude, Sean Hanna, graduated from there. Huh? My dude and my cousin, Ray Ray. What up, cuz? They're the only two people I know that have Indiana connections. That's it. Sean Hanna and my cousin, Ray Ray. Other than that, I know a lot of people that went to the U. They didn't graduate. They went to the U. I've been on the campus when the Broncos beat the Falcons in the Super Bowl. I went to a party on the campus of the U. Shout out to the Gonzalez family. Booyah, booyah, booyah. That was a long time ago. But tonight, things could get pretty scary. I don't know who I want to win this game. I want an exciting game. I don't want the referees involved. I don't want instant replay involved. I want these kids to just play ball and just ball out. Just let's go. I don't care if you're a 6-year starter, 7-year, 8-year. They got a kid playing 8 years in college. Shut up, Dre. Not the point. I want this game tonight to be on a level by itself. And we shall know, and we'll talk about it on Wednesday's show. That's when we come back. But for tonight, as a Bronco fan, today feels great. When I did the walk this morning, 1.5. When I did the walk this morning, it just changes the whole breathing pattern when you know you've won. It changes everything. When you know you've won the day, it like it is. We're in troubling times. Again, if you're over 50, I need you to move, do some walking. If you're over 50, get yourself a female friend because they crazy and they need to keep that balance. Get you a female friend that gives you that balance, that just let them speak, especially them young ones. I couldn't imagine at 25 thinking when I turned 55, I would have more female friends than male friends. I never thought that would happen. I have more female friends than male friends. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Okay? It doesn't make sense, does it? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I had 2,057 friends 15 years ago. 2,057 friends 2 years ago. No, 15 years ago. I now have 10 friends. Out of those 10, 7 are women. That's crazy. That is absurdity to me. That is, never thought that would happen. I'm going to tell you one more thing I never thought would happen. Feeling this good on a Monday. When your college basketball team wins and your NFL team wins a playoff game, satisfaction guaranteed. Huh? Kentucky won, okay? And Denver won. Hello, America. What more can we do here, folks? What more can we do here? I tell you what, I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your Martin Luther King Monday, even though his birthday was the 15th. My birthday is October 22nd, and we're going to celebrate it on that day only, no other day. Not the 20th, not the 15th, not the 23rd. On my day of birth, I celebrated Martin's birthday on the 15th. Today is for you weird people. But happy birthday, Martin. And thank you to our title sponsor, CertaPro Painters, Oklahoma City. Let the professionals do the work. Commercial or residential. Contact your local CertaPro Painters today. Peace out, good people. And thank you again for tuning into the show. Until Wednesday, same time, same back channel. Ah, holla. Peace.